Dr. Stone, Season 4, Episode 2. Let's get into it. Start off the episode with Francois making a bunch of different drinks for our crew. All right, you got little cutie little Suika. Then Giro and Kiro go up to Homeboy, I don't remember his name, and they're like, hey, tell us about your master. And flashback time. He starts to describe what it was like when everybody, I'm sorry, was turning into stone. All right, and you see the little stone thingies from last season. You see a bunch of them. For why, we don't know, but Homeboy feels like it was very much intentional for all this to happen. So after that, and after we find out that Homeboy is a lightweight, Sugasa is like, so I have a request. I need to wake someone up. Guess who he just look at? Him. Guess who he demands to bring back? Him. And her. But I mean, I guess it's for a good reason, really. I guess. Training. Guess who else is training though? Them two. But it was actually Genro who was like, can we go train privately, please? It was actually kind of cute. After the training, all right, they start talking about navigations, all right, longitudes, latitudes, how they're going to get there, all right. And Sunku's like, all right, as long as we have the sun, all right, we good. Starts to rain, all right, and it is storming. So now they're like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? They have a sunstone. With that, they use the sunstone to see through the clouds, and now they're good. They reach land. So let's see what happens next week. I'm definitely interested in seeing how they explore, like, exactly how intentional it was for everybody to turn to stone. That's very interested in seeing how they do that. Dr. Stone, Season 4, Episode 3. Let's get into it. Start off the episode with the crew finally reaching America, but they come to a very gruesome discovery. A lot of people turn to stone in the water. Then the crew breaks up into like three groups. All right, you got the recon crew, the science crew, and then you have the defense crew. So they start going up like the Sacramento River because they ended up obviously on the West Coast. All right, so they're in California. They're going up the Sacramento River. All right, because they're looking for corn. They come across crocodiles, alligators, one of them apex predators, all right. But the defense crew makes quick work of the apex predators and everyone gets hamburgers. Well, crocodile burgers. Nonetheless. Now, Sukasa ends up discovering that one of the crocodiles ended up swallowing a whole ear of corn. So now they're like, okay, we are on the right path. But then, as everyone is celebrating the fact that they know that they are near the corn, Sukasa senses something in the trees. He senses someone in the trees. And this someone ends up having a high power automatic pew pew and just starts spraying them. The crew ended up walking headfirst into a trap. All right. So they ended up making it back to the boat safely. No one got hurt. But now, who was that person? All right. And now the crew is like, okay, so obviously somebody got unpetrified the same way Senku did, just by themselves. Like, but who is it? Who is this person? And why did they just start letting it spray? It was just so rude. I guess hopefully we will find out next episode. Dr. Stone, Season 4, Episode 4. Let's get into it. Start off the episode with the crew getting back into the ships. All right, and they're going back up or downstream. Either way, they're trying to get away. That works for about 5 seconds, because then all of a sudden they start to hear very faint engine noises. Whoever is part of the American Kingdom of Science, they already got fucking aviation. Are you kidding me? But fear not, because thanks to Senku's awesome quick thinking, all right, he comes up with something, all right, and they're able to take down the helicopter? Plane? Either way it goes, it's down. So they go to the crash site, all right, try to see if maybe the pilot is still there. Pilot's already gone. duh, but it's okay because really, Senku wanted the plane. Also, like underneath, like on the undercarriage, I guess you would call it, of the plane, they find remnants of corn. So they know they are definitely on the right path. Now they know that wherever the plane came from, the runway can't be too far away. Okay, so Chrome, Kohaku, and Gin over here, they go and, you know, walk headfirst into a trap. But, Gin knows it's a trap. He knows it. So he allows himself to get not necessarily captured, but not necessarily not captured. Get what I'm saying? Now, the pilot of the plane, whose name is Stanley, and he is or was and still is a soldier, all right, takes Gin to like their hideout. And I think it's only just the two of them. I could be wrong, but they had like cows and like a whole factory. And again, an airfield, but it was only just them two. I mean, there could be more people. They could all just be in hiding. I don't know. But now I don't remember his name. All right. We're just going to call him American Senku. All right. He instructs Stanley to have Gen's all like legs and arms put in buckets of salt water. And then there's like an EKG machine. It ends up being a lie detector. All right. And he's asking Gen, like, yo, what's up? Clearly, y'all, you have a scientist on your side. What's the name of your scientist? And quick thinking on again, doesn't give up Sunku. Does choose a I mean, I necessarily wouldn't have gone with, but anyways, smart thinking on Gen's part. But you know, let's see if they buy it. Dr. Stone, season 4, episode 5. Let's get into it. Start off the episode with Chrome and Kohaku doing a little bit of recon. All right, they radio back to the science crew. All right, and Senku is like being low key rude. All right, like just cutting them off, being like, "All right, don't need to say nothing else." But why? It's because he knows, all right, that the other people have maybe, possibly, the means of intercepting the signal, and they don't want that. Unfortunately, he cut the call a little too late because right after getting off the radio with Chrome and Kohaku, Dr. Zeno here, all right, American Sunku, all right, calls him back and is like, yo, so we gonna do this the easy way or the hard way? Obviously, Kingdom of Science picked the hard way. Now, as the crew are trying to come up with a game plan, all right, they hear noises above head. Come to find out, they have another freaking helicopter, so or plane, whatever. They had at least two, but so either way it goes, another aerial thing. All right, so now they are pretty much pinned down, okay, because they are still in the water. Obviously, the enemy may have a boat, all right, but they most definitely have the air. So what are they going to do? They're going to build an air carrier so that way they could fly their plane. They made the ship into an air carrier. All right. They have modded out the plane helicopter thingamabobber. All right. So now who is going to go and rescue Gen, Kohaku, and Chrome? Obviously, Tsukasa is going to be one person. All right. Hyoga, who is actually a very good strategist. All right. He's going to go. And also, cute little Suika, which I'm worried for her, but I think she'll make it. Now back at the factory, all right, Dr. Zeno pretty much lets Gin know without actually letting Gin know that I'm going to fuck them up. If like they don't want to come to my side, cool, I'm gonna fuck them up. So, you know, Gin has a little buyer's remorse. I hope things work well for them. I guess we'll find out next episode.